Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie and this is Dot Grid Prayers, and today we are setting up our August bujo. But first let's do a flip through of July. This theme was so much fun, great to be getting back into using my Tombows and just drawing again. I haven't done a lot of drawing in my journals of late, so I really wanted to challenge myself and use my brush pens to create this gingham pattern and the florals. I also had to incorporate some of my stickers towards the end there just to help keep things moving. So we are going to get into August. Grab your cup of tea or coffee and let's get into it. We are going bright, summery, citrusy for August because it is cold, wet and grey here in New Zealand. We are in the middle of winter and I was not having that in my journal this month. I have to say it has been tricky getting back into winter after getting to experience the Italian and Portuguese summers. Leaving 31 degrees to come home to 2 degrees was very, very challenging. So I wanted to pick something bright and fun for my journal this month. Also, I am super keen to get your feedback on the start of the video. If you've been with me for the last few months, you will have noticed that the start was slightly different. I am having a bit of a play and would love to get your feedback, see what you think. So let me know in the comments. Do you like the new intro? Do you think it works? Does it not? Should I go back to my usual opening? Definitely keen to hear what you've got to say. So we are just coming up to the header here, and you'll see that I left a little bit of the G hidden because I wanted that to be hidden behind the leaves of the lemons. I'll put the colours of the Tombows that I've used below, but a variety of yellow colours, and then I'm also going in with my grey mild liner to just add a little bit of a shadow to the August title. Since finishing this, I have actually also gone back in with my white gel pen just to add a little more detail to those lemons. Looking through some of my old journals, I was super inspired. I haven't quite brought back the tabs this month, but I've definitely brought back more shape. And I've also incorporated some of this gorgeous lemon washi tape that I have had sitting around, so unsure how I was going to bring it into a theme. So glad that I get to use that this time. We are on to the monthly log for this month and I'm changing it up. I am going back to my diagonal monthly log for this month so that I can just add a little bit of variety, and it also means that I get to draw some more. So adding some more lemons down to the bottom corner there just to kind of complement that washi tape on the right. also let me know, like, do you like the longer format or slightly shorter? My videos have been getting shorter and shorter, but I feel like I am spending so much time cutting them down because it takes me 2 hours or so to set up my journal each month. And I don't know if you guys like sitting around and watching for half an hour when I condense it all down. So do you want me to go back to the slightly longer, or happy with just the kind of 10-15-ish minute videos? Zooming in, I definitely wanted to use my new dip pen, and I am using that with Ferris Press ink, which you can see on the screen. It was really nice to use this pen. I'm still getting used to it, but I'm really enjoying it. So you'll be seeing a lot more of that as I start to use more of my inks again. It's so nice that I can use my inks with a pen without having to change the barrel or fill it up and kind of do that. I can just dip and go, which has just been so nice and means that I'm not constantly changing things. Moving on to our dashboard, again adding some lemons down to the bottom corner to just tie in that theme. The left hand page, I am doing my gratitude page, so this one allows for a bit more decoration because I can just write over the top of it or work around it, which is easy enough. And then on the right hand page, that will be my dashboard. So that has got my prayer list, my monthly goals, my to-dos for the month, as well as my socials numbers, and I'm just tracking how that slowly grows. For this journal, I really wanted to start incorporating more of my drawing and using my brush pens because I am so happy to have partnered with Tombow New Zealand to create content and be sponsored by them. So very, very cool to be able to grow my collection, but also getting to play and practice with my Tombow brush pens and creating new content inspired by the colours and the amazing colours that they have. Down the bottom there, I am also going to add a little habit tracker, and again just using the monthly memo pad that I got while we were on holiday. Just stick that in because it's just a little sticky note, which is super handy. And just putting the days of the month in there in the mild liner grey. Scripture spreads, I'm just keeping super simple this month so that I can just have as much room as possible, using some of that lemon washi as well as cute little gingham, which you can't really see on screen, but just to border that page, and I'll do the same on the next spread as well. And moving on to our last spread for this setup, the weekly spread for the first week of August. This is probably one of my favourite weekly spreads that I have done in my journals. I just love this side panel with all the lemons and the leaves. So bright and just fun. I did go over the panel with my usual breakdown. Now let's do our final flip through. We have the cover looking gorgeous, monthly log with the diagonal, gratitude and dashboard pages, scripture, and our weekly log for the first week. Thank you so much for joining me, and happy journaling.